Hey guys, we're here with one of my absolutely great friends, Tommy Katona. We're here in Texas in his Tone Tavern. What do you call this room? It's an absolute gem of treasures.
Tommy's tone room.
Yeah, it's literally some crazy stuff here. So I think we should have a little look at his guitars because he's got some really cool ones. So yeah, where should we start off? Which is your baby? Which is your main?
Well, I'll show you my first, not first, but my favorite Strat.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so I came to America with this guitar, and I've had this guitar since 2005. And this was actually a gift from a very dear friend of mine who's unfortunately not with us anymore. But he's a great friend of mine, and I named the guitar after him. So this guitar is called Norbert.
Wow.
Yeah, and this used to be a stock Stevie Ray Vaughan signature guitar with all the gold hardware and everything, the black pickguard, and I replaced everything on it.
Yeah.
So it's got, new frets, new paint job. Basically, it's a nitro.
You see the checking in the light.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. This is my number one, my personal number one.
Yeah.
Took the finish off of the neck because I just like the feel of it so much better.
Wow. Yeah.
Plus that poly was just too thick.
Yeah. Didn't you say it's like that? It's
Yeah,
inches
massive.
thick.
I had a hard time taking it off.
Yeah.
With a sander, but yeah, and pickups are wound by my friend Mike McConaughey, McConaughey.
Yeah.
And it's got the only modification that I did is put a treble bleed on the volume, and put a little push pull.
What does the push pull do?
I can basically do the Telecaster.
Oh, cool.
Thing, the either neck pickup or bridge pickup. You engage, one or the other pickups.
Yeah.
And then in the in-between position, you got all three. But I don't really use that. But I like the Tele sound sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful guitar.
Thank you. We've been through a lot of gigs, for sure.
How many gigs do you reckon you've done on that guitar?
I don't think I could count.
No.
Yeah. Well, I know that I've probably done about 2,000 gigs ever since I came here.
Wow. That's pretty intense.
There's a lot of miles in this guitar.
Yeah. I was chatting to your drummer, Travis, today, and he was saying that he reckons you've done about 200 shows in a year at one point in time.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shows.
Yeah. We work a lot.
Yeah. That's awesome.
A whole lot. So
nice.
Pretty blessed.
Yeah.
To be able to do this full time.
Yeah. That's a big achievement in 2023, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. And even when COVID happened, we never really stopped. I mean, kind of slowed us down. We couldn't really play shows for a while, but we figured out a way to still entertain people, and we did the online concerts.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, some of those are still available on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Actually. Familiar, right?
Yeah.
That's another interesting guitar. That is the actual replica of Stevie's Number One.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, this was made by Tim Davis. So this guitar was actually a raffle item in 2007. And that's the year I moved here. And a good friend of mine from Japan, his name is Koichi Morita, he actually won the guitar. And 3 years later, he gave it to me. So this guitar was also a gift.
Wow.
Lucky me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fair, I know.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and I played this one for a lot of years for the Stevie tribute show.
Yeah.
And once in a while, I still, bring her out because it's just,
Well, look at the back.
It's not just the looks, but it sounds really good too. Yeah, so I got the same exact pickups in here, like in Norbert, 5-way switch. Nothing fancy. It's pretty standard Stratocaster.
Yeah. Didn't you say you used to do like first stone from the sun with it and go a bit crazy? But
yeah, for a while, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess it up.
No. So nowadays you're.
So I'm trying to be careful, not.
Yeah. Don't want to scratch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the same serial number, like number one had.
Nice.
I had to replace the tuning keys on this one and on the other one several times.
Oh, really?
They just wear out and
Wow.
yeah.
I've never had that with my Strats. You must be like a beast.
Well, I changed strings a lot too.
Yeah. I change strings like. I was gonna say I change strings like once a year. I'm really bad.
Once a year?
Yeah.
Good for you. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I have to change strings like every other week. And I use Elixir, so these are actually coated, so they last longer too, and they feel really good, but they still wear out. I don't really use tone like over time. They just break eventually.
Yeah.
They just get weak.
Okay.
So it's a lot of bends.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Wow, that is one of the best number ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. I've seen different replicas, and I've played a Fender custom shop before. I still prefer this one.
I mean, if you're gonna compare the custom shop wear compared to that wear, I think you have to be. If we're all being honest, I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's super detailed.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked more like number one, but I wore this part down.
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Like it used to have the same exact marking like Stevie's had.
Yeah. One thing I've noticed is even just the brown color there.
Yeah.
That's dead on.
Mm-hmm.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Tim was, he did an excellent job,
Wow.
and he only made a handful of them. So, yeah, I'm
lucky
very,
boy.
very lucky to have one of these.
Yeah.
For sure. This would be one of my favorites too. It's fairly new. This is like a tribute to my hero, my other hero, Gary Moore. And this was based off of his 61 Fender Strat, his favorite red one, the salmon pink.
With the classic. Every time I see that, I'm
yeah.
like, it's definitely a Gary. Isn't it?
Yeah. And a little bit floating tremolo. I got the same thing here, just for me.
Okay.
That push pull. Pickups are actually made by a friend of mine in Hungary. The company is called Nokkel.
Okay.
Double K, Nokkel. Yeah, he makes some really awesome pickups. And the guitar itself, the body is a MJT, so it's MJT finish.
Nice.
Older. The Norbert has MJT finish as well. And neck is a Music Craft, which is, I think, the best replica or licensed of Fender, like a vintage Fender.
That flame there is.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
And rosewood fretboard, Indian rosewood, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got that 60s, like 60, 61 profile.
Cool.
So it's a little chunkier, but it's not too big. You know, it's really comfortable. I like it.
Cool. Can we see the back and the neck plate?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's actually Gary's birthday, 52, and it's
Cool.
April 4th. But I just did it backwards.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
The checking is unreal on it. It's,
Yeah. Yeah, they really do a great job, you know. Pretty authentic looking.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've built several basses for a bass player, Steve.
Yeah.
And part of them were MJT finished, but I also refinished some of his basses.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah.
The same thing, like the little relic and all that. So it's,
Nice.
you know, it'll save you a lot of money.
Yeah.
If you don't want to spend, you know, thousands on a whatever shop.
Yeah. Yeah. With the different guitars like Norbert and that guitar there and the number one, how do you choose which one to use on the night?
You know, it kind of depends on my mood, but most of the time I've been using, you know, Norbert.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I mean, people see me with that guitar for, you know, most of the time. But I always have this one with me.
Yeah.
So this is number 2.
Yeah.
That's number 1. That's number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they sound slightly different too. I mean, they're both are, you know, Fender Strats, vintage style, everything, but they still have a little different character.
100%. Yeah.
Should I leave the door open or closed?
Who do you think you are? Walking on that?
That's another one of my favorites.
Whoa.
My only one, first and only one Les Paul, that I bought about 6 years ago, I want to say. And honestly, this guitar inspired me a whole lot to pick up on some Gary Moore stuff some more. I mean, I've always been a fan ever since I was a kid, but I never really like sat down and studied him. But I don't know what happened. It was just like a spark one day, and bought this guitar, fell in love, and started doing pretty much the same thing what I did to Stevie.
Yeah.
And I just sat down and played everything, all the albums, and I tried to just, you know, mimic a lot of stuff.
I have to say, I've never actually heard anyone mimic Gary as much as you have today.
Really?
And everyone says, you know, obviously you're the Stevie guy or whatever, but as me and I think Wes Jeans were talking about yesterday, you've got an impeccable ear to pick out whatever guitarist it is you try and put your mind to. So yeah, kudos to you.
No, thank you.
But yeah,
I love to mimic my heroes, and just because, you know, most of my guitar heroes are gone, and the only way I can try to, you know, feel them or listen to them a little bit is to, well, not just listen to their music, but when I play, you know, they're with me if I play some of their stuff, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
It just feels good
to
me. So I'm doing this mostly for myself. If people like it, that's a bonus.
Oh, look at that checking there.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I've got checking all over actually, and a lot of stage wear. I mean, it's all just playing.
That's super cool.
You know, it's no relic at all. These are bare knuckle pickups.
Oh, nice. What was going on with here?
I've got a cold tap. This actually works for both pickups at the same time. So these are regular knobs.
Yeah.
And this one does the Peter Green sound.
100%.
The out of
yeah.
phase. So it just flips the phase of the neck pickup in the middle position.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And I had to get the Adagio strap.
Oh, I got that. That's well, a similar one.
The seat belt.
I love it.
Maybe.
Oh, and watch this. Lizzie. Lizzie, come.
Oh, look at you. Hello.
Lizzie. Lizzie. Lizzie.
I love that harmony.
Yeah.
Guys have.
Now this one is a very special guitar. 1973 Telecaster Deluxe. So when I bought it off of eBay, and it just looked like this. And I have no idea what happened to this guitar
Whoa.
in the past. It looks like somebody just took a screwdriver, or chisel, and just pulled it behind the truck or something like that. So it was a very rough shape. I mean, it was playable and everything, but it had several issues, like the back of the neck and the whole headstock was completely sanded down. And so I had to get the neck refinished and with a new decal, because they even sanded off part of the decal,
Wow.
the logo. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Wonder what they were trying to do.
I have no idea.
But that wear is just crazy.
Yeah, it is. And but it's all original. Like the pickups are still the same. The hardware seems like the same thing. I replaced the pots because they were all like scratchy and old and messed up.
Yeah.
And also I have a push pull here too, because I'm crazy and I love that out of phase sound.
Yeah.
So it does the same thing like my Les Paul. So
Who signed it there?
that is blessed by Mr. Jimmy Vaughn.
Wow.
Yeah,
Not
that
much-
was back in 2017, I believe,
Yeah.
when we went to a Jimmy Vaughn show. Hi, Lizzie.
She's stealing the show.
I bought this guitar back then is because my father had the exact same model. His was a 77. It was the same mocha brown, and he actually took the paint off of it. I always loved that guitar because I was a kid and I kind of grew up with that. And I was pretty sad when he traded it,
Yeah.
but he traded it for a nice guitar.
Yeah. You can't blame him, but it's.
He traded that for the Nighthawk,
Oh, nice. Oh, so
which is
fair play.
I also love that guitar
Yeah.
very much.
We'll let him off.
Yeah.
Cheeky chord at the end.
Yeah.
Awesome.